Hello and welcome to another edition of Tuesdays with Liz, the Disability Policy for All. It has been a long and it has been a busy but exciting few weeks here in DC to celebrate the ADA. In case you missed it, in case you weren't able to be here in DC, don't worry, because that's why I'm here. I'm going to recap almost everything that happened in DC. Starting with, there was a White House reception that President Obama and Vice President Biden hosted about 100 to 200 disability advocates, where President Obama says that we have a lot more work to do to make ADA a reality, to make the promise of ADA a reality. Then Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. I interviewed Commissioner Phil Bloom a few weeks ago, but they hosted a panel where Senator Dole and Congressman Hoyer spoke. American History Museum, they hosted a panel where Lois Curtis was featured. Lois was one of the plaintiffs in the Olmstead case a few years ago. Google honored 9 disability rights leaders. One was Judy Heumann, who is the Special Advisor on International Disability Rights and a leader in the fight for the Convention on the Rights of People with Disabilities, and Robert, who was a leader in the independent living movement, and he fought for his rights to go to college, and Tia Nellis, who is a self-advocacy leader. And here's a link to her interview. The Department of Transportation, the Department of Education, the Department of Labor, and the Department of Justice all held events these past few weeks to talk about really important things. And the National Council on Independent Living hosted a rally to the Capitol to talk about the disability rights, our civil rights. I hope you got to celebrate this really important anniversary of the American Disability Act in your town. Thank you. If you would like more information about this or any other policy issues, please go to the AUCG webpage and look for this week's In Brief. And if you have any questions or comments about this week's Tuesday with Liz, please leave them in the space below. Thank you, and I look forward to talking to you next week. Bye.